Hello everybody. Today we're gonna be harvesting potatoes. The potatoes that we have in bags over here. In the previous videos, I showed you how to grow potatoes in the bag. So we're gonna start harvesting the potatoes. And usually when you see the potatoes, the leaves turn color like these, and the stems are a little bit weak. The potatoes is ready to be harvested. You can also dig a little bit at the bottom of it, and you'll see if they're grown enough to be harvested. But so we're gonna start harvesting it. So I just pour everything. What do you need? You need is you can use the cardboard. I'm using a cardboard. You can use the cardboard like the one on the ground, or a bag, and just spread it on the ground. Then we just pour everything from the bag into the cardboard. Then we're just gonna go through it now. We're gonna go through it and see find any potatoes that are in there. Stay tuned to the end of the videos. I have a couple of tips on how to get the best results on your potatoes. So stay tuned to the end. I'll give you guys a couple of tips on how to get potatoes. So this is what we have from the first bag. The first bag, I was also making an experiment. The first bag, I filled it half full, and I planted two potato seeds in there. And the second bag, I filled it 2/3 full, and I planted two or three two different types but 3 seeds. And let's take a look at it and see how much we get inside from the second bag. So we're just gonna take out all the potatoes that are in there, and then just put them aside. And the leaves and all the stem and everything, you can use them for your compost. I'm gonna add it to the compost pile, and that's gonna decompose within a couple of months. I should be able to use them maybe next year or at the end of the season or compost. So just take out the leaves and put them aside, and just go through it. You just have to make sure that you go through it, because some potatoes might be in there if you're not careful. So you just want to go through it and check all the soil completely. And this is what we have from the second one. This one we have about 12 potatoes from this one. The first one we had about 6 potatoes. So it just really is very good, because at least it was 2/3 full. The last one we're gonna do, this one is I filled it up, and I planted same quantity 2 potatoes in there. So we're gonna see one and see how it does in terms of full size. And also you want to make sure that the bag is not too heavy for you. If it's too heavy for you, you can dig it out first and take out a little bit of the soil before you lift it up. But if it's not too heavy for you, you can just pour it down like I did. And then we're just gonna go through all of it now and see how many potatoes we have from this one. And this one is looking much better. Even though the variety is different, but it's much bigger than the other ones. And it looks like we're getting more potatoes in this one than the previous ones. So that's definitely showing that this one is much better, because of the soil. It had a lot of soil in it compared to the other ones, and it looks like the results much better than the other ones. So one of the tips I was talking about was making sure that the more soil, the more space you have for the potatoes to grow in the container, or the bigger the container, the better your results are gonna be. And secondly, the space you have is gonna help it maintain as much moisture and as much soil in there as possible. The third thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you mulch the top. Mulching, putting leaves and other stuff on top is gonna help you maintain the moisture in it, and it's gonna help the potatoes grow better. Okay, if you have any questions or comments about this, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to answer as many as possible. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified of all upcoming videos. And stay tuned for more updates and other videos coming up. Thanks for watching and happy growing.